Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris. I'm the Batman statue collector, and if it's your first time viewing, hope you enjoy your time here. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and thanks for being part of all of this amazing community that we are part of. So today I'm going to be talking about a cape. That's right, a cape, because you can't have a Batman without a cape, right? Well, I guess you can in the Dark Knight when he has the backpack and he flies in Singapore. But anyway, this is really cool. And I, of course, have the JND Batman, which it took me years to freaking finally realize I needed. And so here it is, right? But whenever I got it, I wasn't all that impressed with the cape. And some of you have reached out and said, hey, Chris, you need to steam it and all of that stuff. It looks better, right? And so I'm like, okay, that's probably what I'll do. I don't have a steamer, but that's probably what I would go and do. But then as soon as I mentioned the cape in the live stream or the review or even posting in Instagram or, of course, Batman Statue Collector on Instagram, if you haven't followed me there, thank you very much. But anyway, a lot of you said, hey, Chris, you should go get this cape. And so I'm like, okay, there's a custom cape maker. And not only do they do capes for like JND, but they do them for like Hot Toys and they do them for like the Prime 1 Studio pieces and things like that. So I'm like, okay, I will reach out and see if I can find this particular person that makes these capes. And I actually was able to reach out to him, but at the same time, another collector said, hey, Chris, I've actually got that guy's cape. It's not my favorite. It's not what I was looking for. Would you be interested? And he described it to me. Now, the thing about this particular cape, and also the Queen Studios version that I have for sale right now, if anybody's interested, the cape on the Queen Studios, it's like this thin kind of stretchy material, and that's exactly what I like. It drapes really nicely, and that's what this collector said that this cape is like. And so I'm like, okay, well, at least I have the real cape if I want to keep it, or I have this custom one that I can see if it's going to work or not, okay? So anyway, I'm going to show you the differences of capes today because I do have the other cape in. I'm going to show you some close-ups and some things that I like about it. And so obviously I'm going to show you with the original cape and also the custom cape. And so let's get right to that. Okay, guys, so here is the Batman as it comes with its original cape. And hopefully you guys will be able to see, there was kind of like this, I don't know, like velvety material that they used in the Dark Knight. And this has a, kind of feel to it. I don't know if I don't think it actually is velvet, but it's a different material on the outside and a different kind of shiny material on the inside. And again, it's a little heavy, which is nice. It's kind of, it's a quality looking cape. I just don't feel like it is exactly what I was looking for. You can see that it comes down to about there on the base, which again, it looks fine, but it's just not exactly what I was wanting in terms of the cape for this. Again, I think if I steamed it out, it would be even better because you could see where it was like folded in the box and things like that. So I think if I had done that, I probably would have been, fine with that. But at the end of the day, it's something that I was wanting, something just a little bit different. And so again, one thing that I like about these, and I'm gonna take this out, is you can see that it has these hooks, right? These little plastic pieces that are sewn in. And that just fits right down into the suit. You just, push it down in there real carefully and boom, you have it in the suit, right? So I wasn't sure exactly with the custom how that was going to work. And so I just didn't know if it had the same type of clasp and things like that. So anyway, again, you can see how big this thing is. It's got a really large cape. But again, I was wanting something maybe a little bit more like the Queen Studio. So let me show you the replacement, the custom cape, and here it is. All right, guys, so here is the material, and you can see that it's very different. It's very drapey. It's that kind of that stretchy material. The person that sells these is a guy named Jackson XU. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce the last name, but it is Jaxon XU. I'll have it here on the screen so you guys can find him on Facebook. That's how I was able to find him. But you can see that it's the exact same pieces of plastic that they used on the JND. So again, this just gives you a little bit of an option. And I believe this is the long version. I believe that there is a short version also. But again, he does capes for Hot Toys and other, like leather ones and things like that, or maybe faux leather for other lines. But I wanted something that's going to drape, and this again is the long version. So I'm going to show you what it looks like with it on, and you guys can be the judge. All right, so here is the custom version here, and I just wanted to show you kind of how it drapes. Again, it just has more of a, a natural drape to it. You can see how long it is. It is much longer than the other one, which I like. And I just feel like it has a really sleek look to it, which again, it might not be screen accurate, where again, you have that velvet, but you can really see the drapiness of this. It's just very, very well done. You can see through it on camera. You can't really see through it in real life. But I like that it shows off, I feel like it shows off the suit a little bit better. It makes him a little bit more narrow. What I did with the Queen Studios is I did kind of like this drape in front of his foot type effect. And then I kind of did something kind of like this, where I kind of had it swoop to the side. And again, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it now, but I really like the way the custom looks. Like I said, I just really like that it shows off the suit maybe a little bit better, doesn't make him look as bulky. And again, you can kind of play with the length of it as you kind of fold it or whatever you want to do. We kind of give you like a full view of him. So let me know what you guys think. Again, I like that you could do different things with the cape. And again, I like just how heavy and drapey it is. I'm not sure if drapey is a word, but I think you guys can probably understand what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm definitely curious as to what you guys think. Again, Jackson XU is the person you would want to contact on Facebook. But I really like this custom cape. All right, guys, so I'm going to turn it over to you. Do you guys see a difference? Do you think it looks better? Again, for me, it is. It might not be screen accurate, but again, I think that Jackson did a really nice job with these capes. I love the material. Again, it's just super, super drapey. Again, drapey. I'm not sure, again, if that's a word or not, but hopefully, again, you understand what I'm trying to get across. I love it. I'm so happy, and that's all that matters, right? If you are happy as a collector, do what you got to do to your statue. If you want to add things or take things away, whatever. So I'm happy with it. But I definitely want to hear your thoughts. Again, I will put his name down in the description just so you guys have a reference if you want to find him on Facebook. So tell him the BSC sent you. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. And yeah, thanks for being part of this crazy rabbit hole that I'm gone down with the JND stuff. But hopefully this helps if maybe you're looking for a cape out there as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, I have partnered up with Redwolf Collectibles, maker of incredible comic book display options, including this outstanding, heavy-duty, and well-made slab stand featuring an anti-slip pad and all the accessories needed to display your most prized slab comic books, just like this one here in my collection. And now they even have interchangeable 3D design plates that feature really strong magnets that let you easily swap out logos to match your comic books, slabs, or whatever superhero you want to feature in your display in an absolutely incredible way. And these are just some of the plates available for purchase from DC, Marvel, and much, much more. I mean, look at all of the options here. You can even have your own custom logo made. And they also offer magnetized comic book frames. You simply remove the front, place your comic book inside, and place the magnetized cover back on. It's that simple, yet looks absolutely amazing and even features a built-in hook so you can display it on the wall. I mean, look how awesome this looks. Now, if you don't have a slab, you can also purchase their protective comic book cases, which feature high-quality metal corners and screws. And you can also pair this up with the display stands to give it that amazing slab look. Now, all of these are absolutely incredible, and make sure you use code STATUE at checkout for a discount at redwolfcollectibles.com. I'm so happy to be partnering with them because their products are absolutely amazing. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.